What if I told you? A small group of nomadic people, living in the rugged mountains, suddenly rose to power and created one of the largest and most remarkable empires the ancient world had ever witnessed, an empire that would eventually become the foundation of what we today call Iran. They did not build their greatness through endless violence, but through wisdom, tolerance, and a revolutionary vision of unity. They created grand cities, wrote principles that still inspire modern human rights, and then, almost overnight, they walked away from their dream capital, leaving behind one of history's greatest mysteries. This is the story of Pasargadae, the first capital of the Persian Empire, and the visionary who built it. If you are fascinated by lost empires, forgotten dreams, and ancient secrets that continue to puzzle historians, then please gently tap the like button right now. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. This way you will never miss our slow, thoughtful, and peaceful journeys into the hidden chapters of human history. Let us begin this story very slowly and with an open heart. More than 2,500 years ago, in the southern highlands of what is now Iran, a young prince named Cyrus began his extraordinary journey. Born around 600 BC, he was the son of a local king, ruling over a small Persian tribe. At that time, no one could have imagined that this young man would one day create an empire, stretching over 3 million square kilometers, from the Aegean Sea to the Indus River. His rise was remarkably fast. By 559 BC, he had united the Persian and Median tribes. Then, one by one, he peacefully or strategically brought under his rule the mighty kingdoms of Lydia, Babylon, and many others. What made Cyrus truly different was his approach to power. While most ancient kings ruled through fear and destruction, Cyrus chose respect and inclusion. He allowed conquered people to keep their own languages, their own religions, and their own customs. This revolutionary idea became the foundation of a truly multicultural empire, the like of which the world had rarely seen before. In 539 BC, when he entered the ancient city of Babylon, he did something revolutionary. Instead of burning temples, he restored them. He freed thousands of Jewish people who had been held captive for decades, and even helped them rebuild their temple in Jerusalem. This single act was so extraordinary that the Jewish scriptures referred to him as God's anointed one, the only non-Jewish figure ever honored with this title. But Cyrus did not stop there. He created a small clay cylinder, just 22 centimeters long, now known as the Cyrus cylinder. On this cylinder, he declared ideas that sound remarkably modern, even in the 21st century. He spoke of freedom of religion, the right of people to live according to their own traditions, and opposition to forced slavery. Many historians today consider this the world's first known charter of human rights. A replica proudly stands at the United Nations headquarters in New York. New curiosity, was this declaration purely from kindness? Or was it a brilliant political strategy to maintain peace across a vast empire? Whatever the true reason, its impact echoed through centuries and continues to inspire us today. This is where the story of Pasargadae truly begins. Around 546 BC, Cyrus chose a beautiful high mountain valley, about 130 kilometers from modern Shiraz, to build his new capital. He named it Pasargadae, which may mean Gardens of the Persians, or the protective stronghold. He invited the finest craftsmen, architects, and artists from every corner of his empire. Iranians, Babylonians, Assyrians, Greeks, Egyptians, and Elamites all worked together in harmony. It became one of the earliest known examples of a truly multicultural construction project. Different styles, different techniques, and different beliefs merged beautifully here. At the heart of this dream city stands the most famous and mysterious structure, the tomb of Cyrus the Great. It is surprisingly modest for such a powerful king. 6 wide limestone steps, each slightly narrower than the one below, lead up to a small rectangular chamber with a simple gable roof. The inner chamber is only about 3 meters by 2 meters. There are no lavish decorations, no golden treasures visible today, just pure, dignified, and incredibly strong stone. This humble tomb has stood firm for more than 2,500 years in one of the most seismically active regions on Earth. Modern structural engineers still study its design with deep admiration. The precise way the stones were cut and fitted, the clever distribution of weight, and the overall balance created a structure that could withstand massive earthquakes. New curiosity: could the ancient engineering secrets hidden inside this tomb help us design safer and more resilient buildings? In today's earthquake-prone cities, when Alexander the Great arrived here in 330 BC, more than 2 centuries after Cyrus, he was deeply moved by the dignity of the place. He ordered his soldiers to guard the tomb with utmost respect. Ancient accounts say, inside they found a golden coffin, royal weapons, and beautiful offerings. There was once an inscription, simple yet powerful, that read something like, "I am Cyrus who founded the Persian Empire. Do not begrudge me this little earth that covers my body." Yet here lies one of the greatest mysteries. Different ancient historians give conflicting stories about how Cyrus actually died. Some describe a peaceful end. Others speak of a violent death in battle far away. So, who truly rests inside this quiet and dignified tomb? This question has fascinated historians and archaeologists for centuries. Not far from the tomb stands another deeply puzzling monument, a tall, 4-winged figure carved into stone, almost 3 meters high, wearing a crown that looks Egyptian, with large wings spreading gracefully from the shoulders. This figure does not belong to any single culture. It beautifully combines Persian, Egyptian, and Mesopotamian elements. For over 200 years, scholars have debated its true meaning. Is it a representation of Cyrus himself, a protective guardian spirit, or evidence of much deeper cultural connections than we previously understood? New curiosity: could this carving be proof that the ancient world was far more interconnected than traditional history books have taught us? One of Cyrus's most beautiful and lasting contributions was his revolutionary garden design. He created the world's first known formal garden system, called the Sharba, 4 perfectly divided sections, straight water channels, fountains, shady trees, and carefully arranged flowers created a sense of paradise on earth. This design later influenced Islamic gardens across the world, and even inspired the magnificent gardens surrounding the Taj Mahal. Imagine walking through these lush gardens 2,500 years ago, hearing the gentle sound of flowing water, smelling fragrant flowers, and seeing people from dozens of different nations living and working together in peace. It must have been a truly remarkable sight. But then, something unexpected and dramatic happened. After the death of Cyrus, construction work at Pasargadae suddenly stopped. The entire city was abandoned almost overnight. His successors decided to build a new capital, at Persepolis. Why did they leave their dream city so suddenly? Was it a political decision? A strategic move for better administration? Or was there something else? Some unknown event that forced this rapid abandonment? This overnight disappearance remains one of the most intriguing mysteries of the ancient Persian world. Today, Pasargadae stands quietly in its mountain valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, silently guarding the memory of one man's extraordinary vision, a vision that helped create the foundation of Iran, a vision of tolerance, unity, and human dignity. These ancient stones still have many stories left to tell. Some we may never fully understand, but every new archaeological discovery, every new study, brings us a little closer to understanding the remarkable people who created Iran, and then mysteriously disappeared overnight. Which part of this story touched you the most? The humble yet powerful tomb of Cyrus? The mysterious four-winged figure? The beautiful gardens that inspired the world? Or the sudden abandonment of their dream city? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this long, calm, and thoughtful journey, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends who love ancient mysteries and hidden history. Thank you so much for staying with me until the very end. Keep wondering, keep exploring, keep asking questions. I will see you in our next peaceful journey into the mysteries of the past.